What's up, folks, and welcome back to Dyce Reacts, where we are staying in Australia tonight. Oh yeah, we are going to be checking out 17 reasons why I love living in Melbourne. By my side, checks one out. We ain't going to waste no more time. We're just going to get right into it, folks. We're going to get right into it. Oh yeah.
What I love about living in Melbourne is the fact that you have so many different landscapes and things to do. Now, for example, I'm in the snow and this is only a 3-hour trip, a 3-hour drive from Melbourne City. I'm here in Mount Buffalo, an amazing national park where you can enjoy amazing views of Bright and the Alpine region of Victoria. And what you can do here in the snow as well, you can go skiing, snowboarding, or you can do toboggans, which is an amazing, super fun activity to come with your kids or family, even adults as well. It's super fun.
Yeah, that looks fun.
Another thing that I love about Melbourne is the fact that you have so much nature all around Victoria, and it's such an amazing place to visit.
Melbourne is also Australia's cultural capital, and that's one of my favorite things about this city.
And the amount of exhibitions that Melbourne has to offer. You have to come to the ACME, to the NGV, to the Melbourne Museum. There are so many amazing exhibitions to visit and explore, and yeah, it's an amazing town for everything that's related to culture, and I highly recommend coming here.
And apart from museums and exhibitions, you have so many amazing big international events such as Australian Open, footy matches, the cricket. There's so much entertainment in this city. Apart from international events and museums and exhibitions, Melbourne is well known for street art. You'll find dedicated graffiti lanes where artists go and perform amazing artwork. You can also go lost around the city and appreciate the amazing paintings and street art in buildings and hidden laneways all around. It's so beautiful.
Melbourne also has some of the most beautiful parks I've seen in my life, and that's something that I really like about here. And a thing related to these beautiful parks is that everything is so green, and you're going to find these parks almost in every suburb here in Melbourne. People here come for picnics or for a quick walk as well, to do some exercise, come for a run. So it's an amazing characteristic of this beautiful city. Okay, now I'm going to go back home and
Yeah, Melbourne looks like a perfect place, man, in terms of the modernization and the nature are mixed perfectly together, where it doesn't seem like a foreign land, like everything's different. They really have the architecture is really up to date, but also they preserve the nature, so it doesn't look like a concrete jungle like many places in America. You know what I mean? And it's just a different vibe altogether. It's almost like you get the best of both worlds. And not just Melbourne, but many places that I've seen so far in Australia. Just totally different.
see there.
Speaking of parks and nature, if you love outdoor activities, Melbourne is amazing for that. You can go hiking, camping, rock climbing, paragliding, and even sailing in beautiful places. There are activities for absolutely everyone. Another thing that I love about Melbourne is that it has a beautiful coastline and beaches. From Mornington Peninsula to the Great Ocean Road and Wilson's Prom, these places are perfect if you like going for a surf, paddleboarding, kite surfing, or yeah, just chilling by the water. There are so many different activities. And speaking of activities, one of the main things that Melbournians love to do here is to go to wineries. The most famous ones being in the Yarra Valley and Mornington Peninsula. And this is something that I love about living here.
Love me some good wine.
Another thing that I love about Melbourne is its amazing architecture. When I first came to Melbourne, I was surprised to find how European this city is. Most of the buildings, especially in the city, are highly influenced by European architecture.
Yes, definitely. Looks like a different place right there.
And if you live in the suburbs, you'll also find Victorian-style houses. These houses go back to the 1800s, and actually you can tear them down or you can't build on top of them. They are considered heritage listed. And in the mix of this European architecture, you'll also find astonishing high-rise buildings.
That's what I'm talking about.
Melbourne's buildings have a very eccentric kind of design. They're beautiful to look at, although I know some of the locals are not big fans of that.
What did she say? Most replayed as well.
Melbourne's buildings have a very eccentric kind of design. They're beautiful to look at, although I know some of the locals are not big fans of that.
Really? I wonder why.
Another thing that I love about Melbourne is how multicultural it is. And this is something that I've said in all of my videos, but yeah, it's something that I love about here. Melbourne is one of the most multicultural cities I've been to. You can find amazing food from all over the world, which is an amazing cultural experience that really opens your mind. And speaking of amazing experiences, if you get to come to Melbourne, please try the coffee. It's one of the best coffees in the world, in my personal opinion. I know this is controversial. Another thing that I love about Melbourne, especially the city, is that it's beautiful and super lively at night. And I think this is because there are events happening all year round, so you can never really get tired of this. If you get to go to the city and walk around Melbourne CBD, you'll also find hidden laneways with some of the coolest bars, cafes and restaurants I've been to. Melbourne is also known as the fashion capital of Australia. And even though I'm not into fashion, I do appreciate that the shopping experience is like no other. You can shop at a huge shopping centres and major department stores like Myer, or at Burke Street Mall, or at beautiful Royal Arcades, or even at really cool second-hand fashion boutiques in suburbs like Fitzroy. Really, the shopping experience won't disappoint. Another thing that I love about Melbourne is the education. Melbourne is home to some of the best universities here in Australia, including the University of Melbourne. And it's also one of the best cities in the world for international students. And this is not only because the education is of very high quality, but also because of all the activities this city has to offer. And if you're an international student, I highly recommend going to the State Library of Victoria. This is opposite Melbourne Central. It's one of the most beautiful libraries I've seen in Australia. Another great thing about Melbourne is its people. I find that people here in Melbourne tend to be very cultured and highly educated, and very conscious and aware of major global issues such as climate change, sustainability, gender equality. I also find that people here tend to be non-judgmental, which is something that I really appreciate. You can wear whatever you want and no one really cares. And because the city is also very multicultural, I find that Melbournians are very open-minded and inclusive.
I was about to say that.
Of course, there are always exceptions. So these are all the reasons why I love living in Melbourne. It has all the characteristics of a huge city, but in a relatively small place. It's super clean, friendly, and the quality of life here is amazing.
Melbourne is a beautiful place, like she said. I love the high-rise buildings, the graffiti, all those designs are so cool. It just gives it a different feel when you look at it. All the hidden gems, the streets. What really was surprising when she said some of the locals wouldn't like or don't like those kind of graffiti. I wouldn't say they don't like it because of design. I would say maybe because of the multiculturalism. I've read many articles, not per se articles based in Australia, but in the States there are many people naturally that just don't like multiculturalism because of some of the things they have faced in that kind of society, that kind of environment. Some people just have a disdain for multiculturalism. So I guess when they see those kind of buildings, it's just a smack in the face reminding them that they're in a multicultural society when they see the graffiti, because it's tied to certain cultures. There's a high quality of education in Melbourne, and I can see why it's ranked one of the best in the world. And not just because of the education aspect, like she said, but also it is welcoming for the youth. They have everything in one place because of the multicultural aspect in Melbourne. It's very vibrant at night, and young people love the social aspect of life. So it's just a plus to have good education and good nightlife for those doing studies in Melbourne. And also it has a lot to do with the way the media portray certain cultures with stereotypes. And let's be fair, sometimes stereotypes are true. Sometimes certain people can breathe fresh life into age-old stereotypes. So that is tied into some of the psyche of the locals, and they may see those things that just remind them of what they have been shown in times past based on certain cultures, because sometimes that's all what the media portray about certain cultures. It's just one thing, and when you see it, it just reminds you of that and gets you upset, and it makes you stay away from certain aspects of certain cultures. So that was a little surprising, but it's not at the same time. Join my membership. I got plenty of videos over there, members only videos, and I have unique things that I'm working on for just only members. So if you want to see what's going on there, join my membership. You won't be disappointed, I bet. If you want to see that long journal art that I do, hit me up on Dyce Reacts, where I do music reactions. This is where I'm going to be making my exit. So until next time, peace out.